So, it's very early. Well, I was awakened very early. And so, I'm going to do a candlelight read. My children are still asleep, so if they wake from slumber, you may hear them. So my voice is kind of low, and I apologize for that because I'm being very quiet. But not really. They understand. I have another candle. I have candles going everywhere. And I was just sitting here, and I thought, I was like, man, I'm going to go live and do a candlelight read. Sun's not even up yet. So I'm here for it. I'll be using the Book of Shadows. The As Above, So Below. As above, so below deck. It's two parts. The first card I pull is from our above self. And then the second deck is green. And it is just kind of how it plays out here in the 3D. Thought it'd be a really cool reading. Especially since it's Yule. So, there's next feeling. I'm doing a candlelight read from the Book of Shadows. So for those of you joining, okay. Spell casting. So some of you are going contrary to the belief systems I feel that you have been taught, right? There's a huge misconception about what it is, you know, that some of us do. But I feel as if some of you have special gifts. See the lifelines of the palmistry? It's very similar to your natal chart, right? So I have a question. If all of the planets and everything was created on purpose and with purpose, and they all have energies, and we all have access to grow, then like, what is the question about why it is and what it is that we are here to do? I feel as if a lot of you are questioning your journey and your life path, right? And what it is that you're here to do and to lead and to guide others. correct? When I was a young child, you know, I remember my grandparents saying, we need to learn your alphabet. And I was like, I don't want to learn. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. She's like, no, you need to learn your spelling words, baby. And I'm like, okay, Mama, but why? And she said, because your words have power, sweetheart. And whatever it is that you do it with purpose and you do it with integrity. And as a young child, I did not understand that, right? But your words have power. And I'm here to remind all of you, it's not to do evil. It's not to indulge negative things. For myself, I'm here to lead and guide. And I am spirit-led. Not all of us who are here are of darkness. Some of us have very good gifts, and it's to bridge that gap of understanding, right? Let your gifts lead and guide you to your own personal soul purpose. You know, I've shared oftentimes that I'm someone who am in recovery from substance use, correct? And my purpose and my goal in this lifetime was to overcome those things and allow, people to be loved through their pain. That is why I'm in here. I'm here to love you through your pain and your misunderstandings and to assist and to shed light. For we're divinely guided. I'm reminded, as my grandmother once said, whatever it is that you do it with integrity. Do it with character. Your future is whatever you make of it. You can create your future, okay? I have a book here, and I've often shared. You know, this is where I created my life. Interestingly enough, the 11th month of the 12th year, this is what I wrote for myself. I wanted to seek, to feel, to grow, to heal. My mission is that this year. Thank you for my everything. That is how you create the life that you want. You claim it. You act as if it's already here, because it is. The universe wants to bring you everything that you want. You know, you ask for extra money in the bank. Well, don't be surprised when the universe or your work says, hey, there's some extra overtime. Would you like to pick up a couple of extra shifts? You know, there's points in times where the universe is not just going to automatic deposit into your bank account. They're going to bring you chances and opportunities to make that money. I love personal readings. mamadtarot@gmail.com. I do personal readings for people. Just remember, when you are creating, create with love and with peace and with harmony and connect to nature, right? That is the true, meaning, I guess, if you want to say, of labeling things as specific spiritualities. I try to stay away from labels because, again, I'm old school. I go by nature. I go by my intuition. I go by my feelings. I go by how my body reacts to the energies that's around me. If my stomach don't feel right when I'm around somebody, I listen to that. That's just my own journey, me and you. Thank you. You have to come finding your path. You may have to move things around, right? Move your light a little bit. Go into places that are dark that you may not want to all the time. You know, I didn't grow up reading cards. I was born spiritually awakened, let me just say, you know, but as everybody, I had my own purpose, my own journey to figure out. And about, God, let's see, 8 years ago now, my first deck found me. Didn't know anything about reading cards. I was always taught, but that was wrong. It was taboo, what have you, and there was a very big misconception that I had to overcome for self. You know? And that could be some of your journey. That could be why I'm led to just talk about this morning, you know? I found my way back, and I'm glad that I can be. On God, I'm being flat out ignored. No, sorry. I was just channeling. Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Someone feels as if life has forgot about them. It's like the universe, it's like you're asking, you know, when is it my turn? When is it my turn? It's coming. And you're tired of hearing it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Manifestation sometimes takes a while, right? Because we have residual energy. When you spend so long acting in a certain way, right? It takes a while to change a habit, correct? Let's take smoking cigarettes or vaping, for instance. You know, just because you decide to quit smoking doesn't mean that you're not going to go through that process of detoxification, right? And then finding something else to do with your hands, coping skills, right? That's the energy that I'm feeling here, right? That push and pull energy. Because you're being pushed and pulled by higher self. You're feeling that energy of manifestations. You're feeling the energies of your gifts. For some of you, you could feel tired. You could feel very exhausted right now during this ascension process. It's like I've learned that every time I go through an ascension process, it's like I've learned to recognize now the signs, and I'm like, so that's what's going on. It does become easier, right? Just like vaping or quitting smoking or what have you, eventually it becomes easier and you no longer think about going back and picking those things up, right? That's what residual energy is like. It takes a while for that to flush out of your system energetically. That's what now is about, I heard. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Internal. It's about to be a time for celebration. There's a celebration. It is holiday. It is, you know, Yule time. What have you. I'm not going to take away for whatever it is that person celebrates. There's an energy of not wanting to self-sabotage here. Putting yourself in like a flow state of mind so you're not reacting. Put yourself in a timeout with spirit to connect. doing a lot of research. I'm originally from Southwest Louisiana. My ancestors are Coushatta, Native American, and I'm Cajun French, and my mother is Italian. That's my ancestry. So I'm Italian, French, and Native American Coushatta. This is the mastery of one's worth, but not self-preservation. Oui, je parle en français aussi, monsieur. Mais je ne parle pas dans le français dans le ici. Je vous en prie. That's my ancestors speak to me in Cajun French. My grandma and grandpa sometimes. They're past, you know. They're guides to me now, but some of you feel very withdrawn through this time. It's a huge change. This is coming out of a very, it's like a dark period, a very dark time in your life. It's like you've started to see the repetitive cycles, correct? Maybe repetitive cycles throughout, like, family. You know, there were some ancestral things that I had to, you know, break that cycle on. Substance use being my one. As you all know, alcoholism, etc. runs, you know, prevalent, but thankfully I was able to overcome. It's not really a thing for me, alcohol, but I don't indulge because I don't like the spirit of alcohol to overcome and become a flesh-eating spirit and overtake my body. I prefer to be in charge of my own. Anyways, if you don't know, look that up, okay? Yeah. Some of you could definitely be in tune during, like, water. I'm getting, like, water goddess energy. Pisces came to mind, so I'm going to say it specifically for one person. Whomever that correlates for, please accept it if it isn't for you. Thank you so kindly. You guys, don't forget, like, share, subscribe to my channel. I really like to, you know, grow a little bit more, so thank you. Anyway, water could be a source of connecting for some of you. It does help wash away emotions, correct? Sit in a tub of water, put some crystals and some hemp salt, a couple of essential oils, and focus and meditate on allowing all of the tiredness and fatigue to wash away. Sit in the tub, pull the drain, and let the water go, and envision all that slipping away. I would recommend some lavender. It would help you sleep. But that also helps reinvigorate oneself, correct? Try it. Woman, put you some flowers in there. Men, same thing. It's about taking time and honoring oneself, right? Wheel of the year. It's the changing of seasons, right? Now is a great time to go within and start writing and manifesting things that you want to bring into your life, correct? Although it is considered a dead time of the year, it's when you go within, correct? it's a really good time to get connected with the universe. Like I said, I'm doing a candlelit reading this morning. Some of you could be starting that practice of waking up early and meditating, correct? And maybe pulling a couple of cards for yourself just to center and focus for the day. Independent. There you go, Miss Pisces. Ruby Jewel. That's a really pretty name. Ruby is my grandmother's name. My son's a Sag. Quite the adventurers, aren't they? Look, your journey is protected. You're an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuitions to take you where you want to go. That's going back to where I opened about people having a really big misconception about, what it is, supposed label people, witchcraft, candlelit readings, whatever the hoorah is about it. Everything that we do is with integrity, right? Yes, everyone has abilities. You have gifts. But remember, use your intentions wisely to take you where it is that you want to go. Awaken to the powerful forces that are within you. For you are meant to create blessings with your magic. You're not here to hurt, right? We're not here to harm people. We're here to create blessings and abundance and to show others how to have a good life and to respect earth and nature. Divinely protected. I'm meditating for a moment. Give me a second. Smiling bridge. Light some incense. I'll tell you in a second. Light some incense in a room, smiling bright if you're able to, and open a window. And I want you to talk and I want you to ask and say whatever it is that is lurking, that my pets have intervened on my behalf. I command that you go. You have no authority here. It is time to go. Goodbye. Okay? Hold on a minute and I'll tell you. I have to look at the candlelight because actually the sun is coming up, so. White peach raspberry. Yes, ma'am. And get you some lemon, okay, just a whole lemon, and put them like in a jar, okay, and put it out in a room, and just whole. You don't have to do anything with it. Okay, and just say, I want this to absorb the negative energy when it starts getting old and moldy. I don't know if you live in the city or what have you. If you live in the city, I want you to take that whole thing outside, put it in a bag, wrap it up, go throw it away in the garbage and dispose of it, okay? Best case scenario actually is to bury the lemons, but you don't really have to. It's just dispelling, D-I-S, getting rid of. I have several bells. I ring bells, and that can also break up energies, okay? I'm not going to ring it because some of your ears. So anyways, those are just like some really simple things that you can do. Stay away from, all the ritualistic things. It's just as simple as you encompassing your own power and not being fearful and commanding that it go. Okay, sweetheart? It's that simple. But it's not, okay? Anyways, let me know. You can email me. mamadtarot@gmail.com. Absolutely. Anyways. Well, there you go, ma'am. Right there at your own disposal. See? I'm telling you, the universe, honey, I'm going to use that if that's okay, because Miss Ruby Jewel said I have a whole lemon tree full of lemons. That's crazy. I want you all to understand this. The universe and Mother Earth will provide any and everything that you need, okay? Anything that you need. You have cinnamon in your local grocery stores, right? Women, be careful absorbing too much, right? Cinnamon. But you can bring abundance into your home with cinnamon, okay? It's as simple as a blow. Cinnamon in your hands, right? Step in your doorway. Blow that in your door. Say, I'm bringing abundance into my home, okay? I love all of you, and thank you for allowing me to be here and just, share some of these simple things. I'm not going to steer you all wrong. I'm not going to tell you dark. We're not here to bind and expel. That's not what I'm here for. Everyone has a purpose, but those are some simple ways of protection and abundance, okay? So, thank you all for joining. I appreciate you. Don't forget, to give my video a like. For those of you who are viewing, thank you for the 70 likes or 70 views, what have you. I would ask that you hit that like button so, my channel can grow and I can reach those who need some real spiritual guidance that's not going to be steered wrong. I will teach you the correct way. Right? Namaste. Peace be with you. My spirit recognizes your spirits, and I hope to be a blessing. Thank you so much for joining. Have a blessed